Welcome to the Make Every Day Amazing podcast. Do you want to do more with your life, but you feel the cards have been stacked against you? Once you learn that things happen for you, not to you, you can begin to see your own transformation in the mirror, and the people around you will know that you're on fire. This podcast will show you a whole new outlook on life and set you up for success. Your host, Todd will help you make every day amazing.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. It is Wednesday. Change up the scenery a little bit. Usually you see me in my car, but today I decided to sit outside in the back patio. It's a beautiful morning out. Dog and I are outside here, and I thought, I would just come at everybody with another motivational moment. And what I wanted to talk about today was being positive. So much in the world today, it seems like there's just so much negativity out there. I see people post, post a picture, show me something positive, trying to change the algorithms in Facebook so that it doesn't show all the negativity. So I thought I would talk about being positive and the benefits that brings to you and your family, your coworkers, and the people around you. One of the things that I talk about in Make Every Day Amazing is you have to go out and you have to find things that occur in your life that make your day amazing. Newsflash, everything is not going to be amazing. We all know that. I've talked about that. I've spoken to you many times about that. But you have to find things out there in the world, the moments that occur in your life, at work, at home, or wherever you're at, that bring joy and bring happiness to you as an individual and the person that you are. For me, it's doing things with my kids, doing things with my grandchildren, having them over. It's being at home, working on my house. Years ago, that wasn't the case. Years ago, it was, I found enjoyment in working and making all kinds of money. And, my wife and I, we're always trying to see, how much money could we make that year, 130,000, 140,000, and then kind of realized, this thing called COVID happened, and I kind of got lazy. I guess you could say a little bit of laziness, but a little bit of enjoyment of not working all the time, and finding out that there is a work family life balance out there that is enjoyable, and so when I talk about that, that's what I mean when I'm talking about the positiveness. There's a saying out there, fake it till you make it. True honesty, I've joked about that. I've even said that on the podcast once in a while. Sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. But deep down up here, you can't fake happiness. You can't fake positive and making every day amazing. You just can't fake it. Yeah, you might be able to snowball people for a while. You might be able to snowball people at work and family for a short time. But at the end of the day, you're never going to be able to outsmart your mind. And that is probably the most important bit of information that you need to take away from this. You just can't. And I think that's what individuals need to learn is don't let things get you down. Things are going to happen in life. You're going to have frustrations. You're going to have bad dinners at restaurants. You're going to have bad excursions at grocery stores with self-checkout. You're going to have bill collectors. You're going to have debt. You're going to have health issues. These are all things that you can control somewhat, but at the end of the day, do we honestly control all of those things? No, we do not. No, we do not. You have to be able to find positiveness and remembering those things that make you happy and sharing those moments with other people. You don't want to be that person at work that, the employees look at and they're like, oh my God, here comes Todd again. God, what's he going to complain about today? Oh my gosh. That's not what you want. When you walk in the room at work or at church or family events, you want people to be excited that you're there, excited that you're going to bring happiness and a piece of joy to the room or to the organization, and that's what you need to be working for. That's what being positive is all about, is finding those moments inside here and up here that you can enjoy life, make a moment out of it, take time when the good things do happen, cherish those moments, make memories out of that, and share that good word. I try to write these podcasts, or I say record these podcasts, and I share them. And I hope that you, my listeners, will find happiness in it. I hope it'll find motivation to you, that you're someone that when you listen to it, you realize that, man, I really do need to just change who I am. I need to change my mental health. I need to change my attitude, and know that you too can be someone that spreads good positiveness at work. You too can be someone that spreads happiness, that helps other people realize that they can make every day amazing. When I go to bed at night, I've talked about this before, I oftentimes will lay there and I'll think about to myself, what did I do today to help someone else have a better life? And sometimes, honestly, I have to say, I go to bed and I go, I really didn't. I didn't have a good day today. I was cranky today, or, I was short with my answers today, or I flew off the handle, and it was probably an issue that really wasn't that important, and we all have to take time to think about that. All right? So I challenge you today, you've listened to this podcast, spread positiveness. I want you to go out on Facebook. I want you to go to a coworker, go to family, and share good times. Share positive things that you've done in your life in the last 24 to 48 hours. Okay? If you can't find something positive in the last 24 to 48 hours, put the brakes on. You need to stop life for a moment, and you need to have some personal time that you can reflect on your own life. Okay? Yeah, that's right. If you can't find positiveness that you've spread or joy that you've had in the past 24 or 48 hours, you've got a problem. You need to stop. Smell the roses around you. I literally can say smell the roses. My neighbor has roses all around her yard. And when you step outside to the flowers and the plants and the beautiful weather that we have, I literally can stop and smell the roses. And that brings happiness to me. Sitting here in my backyard this morning brings happiness and joy that I can share to you. And that's what I want to do. I spread the joy and the happiness and the positiveness. All right? So say it with me, gang. Make every day amazing.
And that's a wrap. Another episode of the Make Every Day Amazing podcast is in the books. Thanks a million for tuning in. Before you go, could you do me a quick favor? Head over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and drop a rating for the show. Your feedback helps amazing people just like you discover this podcast. Speaking of amazing people, are you the next amazing success story in the making? If you're ready to tackle life and its lessons both personally and professionally, get on my calendar by going to speakwithtodd.com. Together, we're going to build you a path to success. Are you ready to jump on board? I'll see you on the next Make Every Day Amazing podcast.